Hey everyone, this is your reading, November 4th, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for November 4th? What are the messages? This reading's for anyone who's guided. It's a collective reading for all signs. It could resonate right now or later on down the line. November 4th, please. What do we need to know? What are the messages? At the end of this reading, I'll put your November 3rd reading right up here on screen. Also, I'll put a couple other things up there to give you samples of what we have on the channel that you can click right into and check out. But there's a lot more. Please do check them out. We've got the Eight of Cups. What else do we need to know for November 4th? We've got Justice reversed. Turns out to be your central issue. So you're feeling like something's imbalanced here or something's unfair. Four of Swords reversed. What else do we need to know? Yeah, there's movement here, though. The good news is you're not Eight of Cups reversed or Four of Swords in the upright. You're the opposite, which means there's movement happening. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Hierophant almost came out as a challenge on its side, but it's reversed, so we'll check that out. Whoa. And Judgment's here. So right under Justice is Judgment. This could be something, I see Hierophant, Judgment, and Justice. This could definitely be legal, but it also could be something governmental. The Chariot flew out to the side over here on its side, which tells me it's some kind of a challenge. So getting this, see how the Chariot's full speed ahead, but it's a challenge? This probably came out to say, finally, you have movement in a situation that at one time was probably Chariot reversed. Justice and Judgment, there they are. Justice came out reversed as your central issue, but that doesn't mean it's staying that way because you have Judgment right behind it in the upright. Hierophant in reverse here. There it is. It's reversed. We have the Eight of Swords. It's reversed. The Two of Swords. It's reversed. The Ace of Swords. It's reversed. This tells me you're heading into some kind of new beginning now that things are released. You definitely have a release here. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords reversed the way we want to see it. Eight of Cups in the upright the way we want to see it. And Four of Swords in the reverse the way we want to see it. Movement, movement, movement. I like this. And that's been your challenge, the movement. So whatever's been going on, there could have been, when I see this kind of energy, Justice, Judgment, Hierophant reversed, it makes me feel like there's either some kind of control factor that had a hold on this, like it could have been a legal situation, or there could have been a contract in play or something that you couldn't really do anything about till this contract was released, or till you completed it, or until you agreed on something. There's something like that going on here. But also, when I see this kind of energy with the Hierophant reversed and Justice reversed, now I really would need to see the Seven of Swords or Magician reverse or something like that, or the Devil or something come out. But sometimes I feel like it's a little bit of corruption going on here. So let me see what comes out when we clarify. For some of you, that could be the case. It's only going to be for some of you, I'm sure. Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. I'm so sorry. This is the Wheel of the Year we're using, and this is the beautiful Wild Reflections. Great deck. Both of these are great decks. What do we need to know? What are the messages here, please? What are the messages? What do we need to know? 4th of November. What are the messages? All right, let's take a look at Justice reversed and Judgment right underneath of it. The Hierophant reversed. I kid you not. Same one. The High Priest in reverse again. Tell me what we need to know. Why does the High Priest keep coming out reversed? The Sun, and then we have a challenge of the Four Swords. Four Swords is right there. And the Sun is going to expose everything. So you might have been waiting for something to be exposed, something that, you didn't have all the information on. This also could be red tape. It just took a while. Let's get another peek at the Justice, Judgment, Hierophant reversed. Justice reversed, Judgment in the upright, and Hierophant reversed. Let's get another peek. Three of Pentacles reversed. This could have something to do with business or work or some creative project. Like I said, there could be a contract in play here too. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. They're on either side of your central issue, and they both say we're moving towards something here, or we're moving away from something. There's just movement, period. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords, and she came out a minute ago when the sun came out. So this might have been something you didn't have total clarity on, or you didn't have all the information on. Tell me about the Four of Swords reversed and Eight of Cups one more time here. Two of Pentacles and the Nine. No, I'm so sorry. The Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, both reversed. So this is some kind of, I do believe that you were in some kind of partnership or something with someone. It could have been financial. Why is Nine of Pentacles reversed? So there was lack of clarity around the Pentacles. What about the Pentacles here? What about it? You got Nine of Pentacles reversed. You also have the Three of Pentacles reversed with that Hierophant. Why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Strength reversed. So somebody could have been controlling this. When I see this Strength card, and especially when it's reversed, again, I'm feeling a little bit of corruption. I hate to say it. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Let me get, or there's a control factor. Again, I don't see Seven of Swords or Magician reversed, so I'm not fully engaged in this corruption thing. And I feel like there is someone controlling something here. But it might just be that that's their job to control it. You know, they have to go through all the... Yeah, because there's a new opportunity coming. This Ace of Pentacles just flew out of the deck while I was talking about it. It might be their job to control something. They might have to look into something. We've got the Princess of Wands here, but it looks like she's waiting for money or waiting for information about this new opportunity. And yeah, the information. High Priestess says information's going to come out for this situation. It is something financial. So I feel less that this is corrupt. I feel more that this is something they have to control this because there's red tape, there's rules, there's something about that. Let's look at the Chariot here as a challenge in the reverse. So the Chariot was, I feel like it's not anymore, but it's been the challenge, getting things moving. I think it's about to move forward. Tell me about the Chariot as a challenge here. What do we need to know? Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely feel, here's your Eight of Swords is back again. Ten of Pentacles. So somebody had to go through the whole gamut here. Everything had to be either looked into carefully or everything had to be done by the book. And it almost feels like someone had to control this whole thing, which is why it was feeling very controlling to me. But I feel like they had to because it has to do... Now, if for some of you, it could be a partner that's been doing this, controlling the money, controlling everything, controlling. And maybe that's why it's coming through that way to me for some of you. But for a few of you, this also could be a legal situation and everything had to be done the way that it was done because, you know, it had to be done by the book. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to pull you a couple of after tarot on this one. Can we just get one or two cards here to see what's next? It's like somebody here has to wait for, and there it is coming in for you. The Four of Swords is back again, but this time the information's coming in. Remember, the Four of Swords was a challenge, and so was the Chariot, which makes me feel like things took a while to move forward. And look, the Four of Swords took a while to move forward. This person is now coming in to say, hey, it's time to wake up. You know, we have all the information. We possibly have, look, oh my God, absolutely. Let's talk about this. Oh, absolutely. Look, there's so much here, you guys. All right. You can get up now because we have the information. High Priestess and King of Swords bringing in that information that was needed. Releasing funds. If there was funds, I feel like somebody's been waiting for money to be released. It's getting released. Remember, this is the after tarot. This is after the Four of Pentacles when we have to release it. The Hermit getting to the bottom of something. The Sun getting to the bottom of something. Exposing something. Bringing in the light on a situation. We saw that the Hermit gets to the bottom of everything. They figure out who's the snake, who's loyal, what's the path ahead, what's our star, and there's movement. This all was here already in the reading. that's why when I uncovered it all at the bottom, it's just that it's all moved to the next step. Good luck, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed the way that these After Tarot confirmed everything would be moving forward in the end. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Please take a second to like this video. It helps the channel so much more than you know. And please subscribe. We have so much coming up on this channel. We have videos coming out every single day.